Middle income is $225,000.
No, that was a wrong.
But there are 47% of the people who will vote for the president no matter what. All right, there are 47% who are with him, who are dependent upon government, who believe that they're victims, who believe that government has a responsibility to care for them, who believe that they're entitled to health care, to food, to housing, to you name it. And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them that they should take personal responsibility and care for their lives.
Actually, that's like every kind of wrong at once. It's like an aurora borealis of elitist douchebaggery. 47% of Americans don't believe in personal responsibility. If you actually look at who that 47% is, a lot of them are senior citizens. You know, our grandparents, the people that Tom Brokaw told us like 80,000 times invented personal responsibility and worked so hard to make this country great and walked uphill both ways to work at the plant Mitt Romney shut down. That's who the 47% is. American people who take on personal responsibilities Mitt Romney has never had to face. And I think that's why he just doesn't get it. I think that's why he thinks it's okay to deny personal responsibility for his track record as governor, his tax returns, the tortured screams of his family dog. And now he's even denying personal responsibility for that stuff he said about personal responsibility. But I think we all know that that was the real Mitt Romney that we saw on that tape. And look, I think it's beautiful that there's one place in the world where he feels free to be himself like that. Watching how awkward he was on the campaign trail, trying to interact with the little people, I started feeling bad for him and wondering if he ever feels like he fits in, if he ever feels at home in any of his 6 homes, Kennebunkport, Martha's Vineyard, Hyannisport, Dubai, well, probably not Russia because that's our #1 enemy. So I was touched to see this tape where Mitt Romney's finally letting his hair down and dancing like nobody's watching. It warmed my heart to see that when he's alone with his fellow bazillionaires, he finally feels free to show that Mitt Romney is a real person. He's a real elitist jerk who hates your grandparents and thinks half of the country are no good, lazy moochers. I think that's a beautiful thing. I mean, it would make him a horrible president. We need a president who understands the responsibilities that everyday Americans face and wants to take personal responsibility for helping all of us. And I think we should help set Mitt Romney free to be himself by keeping him far, far away from the White House.